So just because I'm curious, I'm wondering what would happen if you actually told Dima to keep things a secret.
Wait.
Would he still be able to establish a
Your friend
relationship with
there.
Nick?
But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
Yeah, like it seems like either way you're gonna feel horrible because, you know, if you try to do the right thing by telling Dima to turn himself in, then Valentine's gonna lose his brother. But if we tell him to keep it a secret, then Valentine's gonna be like, "That's you're terrible and you're awful and how dare you how dare you go completely against your integrity." So you'll feel bad either way. But let's see what happens.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
It didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more
What?
tranquil
What?
by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice.
What?
On the children of Atom.
What?
We could replace Professor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor
No.
and work towards
No,
reconciling.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
There must be another way we can make things right.
None that I can see.
No, 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 no.
The authority of the High Confessor is absolute.
No, you can't do that.
The children of Atom won't see the need for peace unless he...
No, you already made the mistake once. Don't do it again. Two wrongs don't make a right. No, 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 no.
Do your own damn dirty work.
I can't. Tectus already gave me his ultimatum. He knows all my people. I need someone who has a chance of earning his trust.
No, I definitely don't like
Please,
this route.
consider it.
Yeah, I definitely don't like this route.
Dima,
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Can we tell him to turn himself in? I guess not.
I wanted to talk to you about what you mentioned before. About replacing the High Confessor.
Does this mean you've seen the sense in
Either way, somebody's going to die, and yeah, either way, somebody's going to die. I don't think I need to necessarily see more. I know where this is going. I have to go ahead and kill Tectus or help him replace Tectus, and that's the line that Gabriel's not gonna draw. So after seeing both of these, both sides,
Take your time.
I'm
This is not a moment for hasty decisions.
more than happy with what I ended up deciding. So I'm glad that I did. I'm very glad that I made the decision that I did with my canon playthrough. But it was nice to take a peek at this too, just for my own curiosity's sake. Okay, we still have a few more loose ends to tie up. So
Sister Gwyneth won't be troubling you any longer.
She brought it on herself. Won't ask you for the details. Doesn't really matter to me. You've done well. Proved your devotion, and more important, your loyalty. Adam smiles on you today, brother.
Great! So, where do I cash in my Adam bucks exactly?
Since you've served Adam well, I'll overlook your insult.
Little fella love
Take
that.
this. It's not just a weapon, it's one of our sacred artifacts. Go forth and show no mercy to the enemies of Adam.
Oh wow, Adam's judgment plus 100 radiation damage. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Longfellow.
I'm listening.
I think you should have this. That's pretty cool. Nice. Completed. So, do I have any other Adam ones? I don't think I do. Completed what Adam requires. Sweet, so I've helped a whole bunch of people. Alright, cleansing the land, which I'm not gonna do because this is basically destroying the nucleus or destroying Har Harbor, which I'm not gonna do. And I feel like speaking to the High Confessor is just not gonna be smart. So everything else is good here. Okay. I think everything else is good here, so I'm just gonna see myself out. Children of Adam, just, you know, stay at peace. don't hurt anybody else and all that good stuff, and that's all I ask. So let's help some of the people of Acadia, considering how, you know, their master is gone. But
I guess it was nothing.
it's just the storm. At least I think it is. Alright, we've got investigate the boat, and we've got help defend the Finch farm and stop the courser. Alright, we'll do these one at a time. Courser. I'm hunting coursers. Be very, very quiet. Or is this the boat? Oh, I think it's the... Yeah, this is the boat. Not the courser. Courser is I'm getting to in just a moment. Victoria's trunk. Victoria's note. Search the lab terminal. Victoria's notes. Never should have let Faraday talk me into this. If only I could resist that sweet face of his. It's easy. Just steer the boat and you'll be fine, he says. I swear, if anything happens, he says he can fix me up if something goes wrong. It's supposed to make me feel better, but actually makes me more nervous. What can he do in that lab of his? He's very secretive and won't let me look at the terminal. I've looked at Faraday's terminal so many times. I keep missing something every single time, it seems. Search the lab terminal. Alright, well I'm gonna go to stop the courser. He's gonna use a stealth boy, huh? Alright, fine. It's too bad there's a little red thing that tells me exactly where he is. Come on, Courser. Come on, Courser. I eat people like you for breakfast. There we go.
Time for a...
Okay. Is that not the terminal? Apparently the terminal is down somewhere. Over here, eh? Oh, Dejin.
Acadia is all we've got. Don't ruin
Hey, Dejan.
it. Tell me you've got good news.
Yep.
Good news? No, terrible news. He got me. I'm dead. Yeah. And now my ghost will haunt you forever.
Don't be an asshole.
Oh, KB. I gotta say, the voice actor has been all the sarcastic like comments for this DLC. The voice actor must have had a field day.
Don't worry. The Courser's dead. You're safe.
That is good news. I know it was asking a lot, and I won't forget that you did it. If nothing else, you've earned yourself a discount.
Ooh,
Thanks, friend.
cool. Thanks. I've got other things
Did
to
you
take
need
care
something?
of. Got other things to need to do here in this terminal, apparently. Current projects. Acadia current projects. Fog condensers. We already did this, right? Dima's precise word. How about Dima upgrades? Vacuum tubes, reseal corrosion, adaptive power couplings, upgraded personnel. I am concerned that we are approaching the limits of what Dima's eternal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this and we risk overworking himself. What am I supposed to do? Search the lab terminal. Cogs has suspicions about Jules' mental state and asked me to look at the matter. On a wrecked boat on this island, I found a note referencing Faraday's lab terminal. I should find out if it's connected. So... Dima's upgrades. Past projects. Reconstruction surgery 12, brought in after incident during Acadia, significant trauma left arm, blood culture stored, reconstruction surgery 9. Subject V5 brought in after incident on island, severe trauma to head and upper torso, cognitive functions impaired, all functionality restored. Personal note, I will struggle with the decisions made. Victoria was almost beyond helping, but what was done, I wonder if it was fair. Objectively, there was no choice. She'd suffered so much damage that the equivalent of a mind wiped was absolutely necessary. But this can't just be a dispassionate and partial decision. This was our friend, and we wiped her without her consent. Now she's someone else, and she doesn't even know. We'll do our best to look after Jewel, of course. We owe her that much. Okay. So... tell Cogs about Jewel's past. I think I'm gonna start with Cog first, because I kind of trust him more. He seems a lot more stable, because that doesn't stop us from telling Jewel about her past anyway. So there's Jewel. Okay, let me talk to
Dima wanted
Cog.
us all to be safe. I had no idea how.
I mean, he knows Jewel better, so I want to talk to him
found something,
first.
Didn't you? All right, spill it. What's going on?
What do we tell Jewel about all this?
You've got to tell me everything.
There was an accident. Emergency surgery was the only way to save her.
They did reconstruction surgery on her? Why? All right, look, this is a real shit show. But telling Jewel, it doesn't do her any good. Just hand over the note you found, and let's call this a day.
No, I disagree with that. She deserves to know. Why do you want to keep it a secret?
You want to just keep this a secret?
Of course I do. No one benefits if this comes out. Is it screwed up? Yes, absolutely. It's nuts that they do this to one of us. But the damage is already done. Tell Jewel, and not only will it crush her, it could ruin this whole little fake utopia everyone has going.
Yeah, but...
Screw it. We pretend this didn't happen. Are you with me?
No. I went with telling people the truth, and I was very happy with it in the long run, so I'm not gonna go against that now. We sacrificed Dima for telling the truth, and I thought, and that was the right thing to do. So I'm not gonna. She deserves to know.
Jewel deserves to know the truth.
Oh, bullshit. She deserves a chance to be happy.
She's not
And this will do
happy.
the exact opposite.
She's not happy. That's a problem.
Come on, hand it over, and let's forget this
She'll
happened.
never be happy until she knows the truth. She'll never be happy. You saw her condition. She needs to know what actually happened. And plus, I mean, it was to save her life. It was to save her life.
Sorry, Cog. I can't do that.
Shit. This is not what I wanted. Okay, fine. Tell her. See what happens. Live with that guilt.
No, I'm going to tell her because it's the right thing to do and she deserves to know. She deserves to know.
I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
Jewel,
Oh, shit!
I need
This
to
is
talk
about
to you.
that key, isn't it? And the boat! You found something, didn't you? What is it?
You really want to know?
Are you sure you really want to know?
Well, when you put it like that... Just tell me! The
Yeah,
suspense
she
is killing
deserves to know the truth. They saved your life.
Jewel, you would have died if Faraday hadn't saved your life. But in order to do that, they had to wipe your mind.
me. What?
Otherwise you'd be dead.
Well, on some level, I fucking knew it. I knew that these people who call themselves my friends tell me they want to help.
You would rather they let you
Did this to
die?
me. And who the
But you're
I didn't
gonna
ask
be
for
dead.
this. I didn't want any of this. God, this place is no different than any other.
Really?
You just get screwed.
You would have been dead.
Well, I'm done. I quit. You can have my stuff. Doesn't mean shit to me anymore. There's a chest down in the basement. This'll open it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Out of here.
I'm really sorry to hear that, because, I mean, you said that they didn't let her be who she is. You're not gonna be who you are anyway if you're dead. You know? You're not gonna be who you are anyway. I don't understand.
Need something?
I don't get it. I don't understand. Well, I mean, if she wants to leave, it's her choice. And, you know, it's her choice if she wants to leave after they saved her life, and, you know, she's just gonna have to accept whatever the consequence of that decision is. You know, she'll have to make her bed and lie on it now. Because I think she should stay, because they saved her life.
Need something?
No, I'm good.
Gonna pass.
Okay then.
She said she has stuff downstairs. Well, okay, I guess I can take a look at her personal effects since she doesn't want them anymore, but... Is that one of my quests? Talk to the settler, cleansing the land. Miscellaneous. Clear the girls. Yeah, okay.
Katie is far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
I'm not sure which trunk she's talking about. Not that it really matters. I don't really need anything. So, really the only thing I want to do is figure out what's happening with Kasumi. Is she a synth or is she not a synth? Because I don't know, and no one seems to be able to figure out one way or another if she actually is, so I guess does it really matter all that much? I guess what does she want to be then? Which one does she want to be? Does she want to be, is she happy believing that she's a synth, or is she happy believing that she's a human? Because does it really matter at this point if nobody can tell?
You found out the truth and now he's paid for it. We did the right thing, didn't we?
We did. What do you think?
What do you think? Did we?
I don't know. All that's happened, I feel like everything's so much more complicated than I could have imagined. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was all right, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me, or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have
And
one.
you deserve to have
Everything in
family.
Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
Well, I mean, if you want to look at the full, you know, look at the big picture, by you running away and coming here, it led me here, and we were able to do a lot of good here in the island. So if you never did run away, then all of these people would have just been totally screwed up. totally screwed up.
What are you talking about?
I know the real Kasumi is dead. She was replaced with me, but do Kenji and Ray really need to know that? What if we could be a family again? All I have to do is go home. Give them the daughter they thought they lost. Don't I owe them that?
You're not a synth. I don't know this for a fact. She seems to believe so. And then the Nakanos need you. I mean, go. You have a family who wants you. Go be with them. Go be a family.
You're right, Kasumi. They need you. Go home.
I will. I'll start gathering my supplies and I'll have to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks. For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
I mean, take it from Gabe, who is a father himself who lost his son. You know, if you have a family that is ready to take you in with open arms, then you should go back. I mean, especially considering how Gabe now has a son, Sean, who isn't his real son, and he knows it's not his biological son, but as far as he's concerned, he's family. He's a synth, is his son's. It's his. So
I'll head back to the Commonwealth soon. Just need to finish up a few things.
okay. So talk to Mr. Nakano. So I guess we did well, right, Gabriel? We did well. Everything's a-okay. I guess so. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna head back up then. Make our way. There's one more place I wanted to check out before we head back and start closing things up, and then I can, you know, share my thoughts on this DLC, because I think I've pretty much done all of the major things that I really wanted to do. There's, of course, I'm sure plenty of other areas to explore and more. Maybe there might be a few side quests that I totally missed, but I think it's the big ones I think I've done. Yeah, this is what I wanted to check out. Old Longfellow's cabin. Figured I might as well, you know, check out Longfellow's crib, you know? Of course I start with the outhouse. Oh, so this is where you live, Longfellow. Okay. It's not a bad place, you know, it's not a bad place. You don't mind if I help myself to a few items that I could use to upgrade a bunch of my stuff? Pork and beans, cans, aluminum cans, tin cans. Yeah, I could use all of these things. Cool. It looks like you have a shed or something in the back, Longfellow. Well, you have a second home in Sanctuary Hills too, so... Ooh, and a power armor stations and a workshop. That's cool. This could have been a really good base as well. But, you know, we're good. Alright, so let me go grab my power suit, and I guess I'll give my thoughts on this DLC when I talk to the Nakanos. Alright, and all comes full circle.
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi?
Are you guys gonna say anything?
Oh my god. My baby is okay.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
That's what I do.
Are you all gonna be okay now?
Yes, you have made our family whole again.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Do you folks need a minute?
No. We'll have plenty of time to talk now. We shouldn't keep you.
Yeah, you should listen to her next time.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
Okay.
I get to dig up buried treasure? Yar har har.
You're dressed for it.
Yes. But you're not going to need a map or anything. I buried it. I know where it is. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
You're most welcome.
Thank you so much
for everything.
Kasumi is home.
My
And I'll
family.
make sure Kenji gives her some space to
This
breathe.
is how it should be.
Good.
Kasumi.
I never realized before what I put Kenji and Ray through. How much they've lost. It's good to be back. I had a lot of projects in the boathouse. Now I'll get to finish them.
Yeah.
Hey, Kasumi.
Thank you for everything. We're a family again. This is how it should be.
And it doesn't matter if you're a human or a synth. What matters is that you're their daughter and they're your parents.
Excuse me, Mrs. Nakano.
I was ready to let Kasumi go and lead her own life. But I'm still glad she's home.
You brought my little girl home safely. Thank you again.
I never realized
Excuse me,
before
Mr.
what
Nakano.
I put Kenji
You
and Ray
gave me
through.
my family back.
How much
I will
they
never
lost.
forget this.
Good. Well, good. Then just try to listen to your daughter more next time. Alright. Yar, yar, yar. Buried treasure. You... Supply stash. What kind of supplies are in here? Better not be another dead body. Oh, wow. Incendiary, powerful combat shotgun.
You want to hand me some of that stuff you're lugging around?
Missile, plasma cartridge. Marksman's improved automatic. Typewriter, fishing rod. Might as well grab everything. Ugh. And then we have to go to Ellie's. Can you actually carry anything? Alright. Gotta make it to my power armor so I can actually carry everything. Otherwise I'm just gonna strut. That's okay, I don't mind strutting my way over there. Then we're gonna go to Diamond City and probably close this all out. Ellie?
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I have been declared King of Far Harbor.
Oh boy, it's like that, is it? Why do I always get stuck with the smartasses? All right, I'll just mark the case as being closed with a note about this Far Harbor place. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
All in a day's work, Ellie. All in a day's work. Alright. Let's go home. Let us go home, Longfellow. Hey, honey, I'm home. I've missed you.
Am I right?
Leave me alone.
Never, honey, never. Let's get moving. Ready to go?
You ready to head out?
I'm not making any caps waiting here.
I've missed you. Yes, old Longfellow, it's been great, but I'm gonna go and kick back and relax with my hubby here. So, anyway. So guys, my thoughts on this DLC. I really enjoyed it a lot. I think that Bethesda did a great job of putting together a really good story. The map was really interesting. There were a lot of really interesting places to see. I really loved the ambiance and the all the stuff going on surrounding the children of Adam. I really enjoyed, you know, some of the puzzles that we did. I already gave my complaints about the whole computer indexer problem that we were having with the memories, with Dima's memories, but other than that, I don't really have that much to complain about with this DLC. I mean, it was chock filled with, you know, not only a new set of quests and a new story and new characters, but we had like a brand new companion that you could also get affinity for and get an affinity perk for. You got new weapons, new armor, new mods, new paint jobs for your power armor. You know, you got a lot of really cool new stuff. And I thought the story was really well done. It was very engaging. I liked the idea of there being like these mini factions, and it did seem like, depending on your actions and how much you helped each of the groups, that mattered a lot, especially when you saw what was going on with Dima and Far Harbor. It mattered how many favors you did for them, and it was really cool to see the evolution of Gabe, or the mainlander as they called him. It was really cool to see them go from completely not trusting him to him completely winning them over and earning their trust, and realizing that he was there to help them and genuinely be a nice enough guy as he could. So I was glad that we were rewarded for that. Everything with Dima was really interesting. All the stuff with him being Nick's brother, the revelation of that was really cool. I kind of wish that we were able in the end to give them a chance to become brothers and to get to know each other, but what ended up happening is what ended up happening, and you know, it would have been nice, but I felt like that was the right thing for Gabe to do, and you know, you can't have everything sometimes. You know, like I said, the lesser of the two evils, and that's just what ended up happening. Yeah, so I definitely think that the amount of time that I put into it, and there's still more time that I could be putting into it. I might do a little bit of stuff off camera, just to do a little bit of exploring, but for the most part, I think I've done everything that I really wanted to do from a Let's Play point of view for this DLC. And I think it's worth the price. I think it's chock full of a lot of many hours of content. I'm sure that there's still many more out there that I haven't touched on. So if you are still on the fence and deciding, hopefully this will give you a more educated idea of whether or not you should go ahead and purchase it. I have no idea if Bethesda is releasing any more DLCs after this. I'm guessing they probably will, but they probably just haven't announced them yet. And if they do put out any DLCs, and if it does have any like story content to it, I will definitely play it. I'm thinking there was probably also a bunch of like workshop items, like stuff to build your colonies, your communities with, but I didn't really pay too much of attention with that, because that's stuff that I can just play around with off camera, not necessarily do it in front of you guys on camera. If you really wanted to see all the inventory, all the new stuff that this DLC came with, plus the other DLC that I didn't really do a Let's Play of, because it's just a whole bunch of other stuff. There's other videos I'm sure around, or other things online that you can do to check to see what all the other items are. But yeah, I loved the ideas of the Far Harbor group and the Acadia group and the Children of Adam group. I just really love to be able to see more of the Children of Adam, because I just found their religion and their story so fascinating. And it just whatever you have to say about the religion, I don't think that the Children of Adam are bad people, as long as they don't go out of their way to hurt anyone. And I know that there are groups of Children of Adam that do hurt people, and yes, not a good bunch of the people of the Children of Adam are corrupt, I think, like making that person like shoot the other person to prove their loyalty to the Children of Adam. That's not something that Gabe really is down for, but he didn't feel that he should punish everyone, because I don't think he felt that everyone in that submarine nucleus base deserved to be blown up, so he didn't. So just trying to pick his battles here. But anyway, I think that our hubby is sitting. Wow, that's pretty impressive there, McCready. I think McCready and I are going to have some R&R here in the bedroom, so I will see you guys next time, and hopefully this will not be the last that you'll see of Gabe, or Gabe Reedy for that matter. So hope you guys are doing well, and I guess I will talk to you guys later. So until then, love yourselves and love each other.